In this video, I'm going to quickly revisit the Bitcoin rainbow price chart. For those of you who've never seen this chart before, it's basically a logarithmic chart of the price of Bitcoin since 2012. If you're interested in taking a further look at it, I'll leave a link to it in the video description below. So over here is a legend of the colors and what they represent. We have maximum bubble territory, sell, seriously sell, FOMO intensifies, is this a bubble, hodl, still cheap, accumulate, buy, and basically a fire sale. Essentially, the purpose of the chart is to highlight how expensive or how cheap Bitcoin is based on its historical price over time. To see how this chart was derived, just scroll down over here and you'll see that there's this initial chart, which is what gave the creator of this chart this idea. That said, I do want to point out that the creator did put a disclaimer over here to this chart that it's not to be used as financial advice, but rather a fun way of looking at the price of Bitcoin. In addition, the color bands are completely arbitrary and there's no scientific basis behind it. So when we look at this chart over here, we can see that the current price of Bitcoin is in the blue line, which is basically a fire sale. For myself, I agree that Bitcoin's pretty cheap and in a price range that I'm personally interested in. I've actually started to dollar cost average my buys ever since it went sub 20k USD. I do suspect another sell-off is going to happen and prices will go down even lower, but I may be wrong about that, which is why I'm also DCAing or dollar cost averaging daily into Bitcoin. If the price goes down, great, I get to buy more for even cheaper. If it goes up, then sure, it doesn't really matter to me. Either way, I'm looking to accumulate more Bitcoin. So how about yourself? What do you think about the current price of Bitcoin? And do you agree that the current price of Bitcoin is a quote unquote fire sale? Please let us know in the comments below.